Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and I just pushed back a bunch of videos because, as you saw, I dropped the Qubeley. It is interesting. This is my second match with it. The first one went poorly. The next two after this also went kind of poorly. It is an interesting beast to say for sure. It does hover, as you can see, so that's one thing that always throws me a little bit. But it's got a lot of stuff going on, obviously. Just about all of its attack and evasion animations are unique, so that's going to take some adapting. It has two funnel attack patterns, side and rear. Rear does more damage as far as I can tell, but side recharges quicker. The third funnel technique is follow, which just puts... It's the Gundam vs. Zeta Gundam move where it will bring out a bunch of fire-linked funnels to attack from a distance. Yeah, it does that, and I'm pretty sure I get it used at least once during this round, but it's basically like hitting something with like 6 beam spray guns at once, which is pretty great. But it doesn't stun very easily, so that is a mark against it. But it is, yeah, it's interesting. It is definitely, it's going to take some practice. The people who take the time to get good with this are going to get really scary good. People who don't or who can't, gonna have a hard time. The arm beam guns can be fired alongside the funnels. No two funnel attack patterns, including follow, can be used at the same time. You can see I'm just fighting a pair of double Zetas in retreat and holding out okay-ish. Launching funnels at it and getting around the corner so I can do my damage and stay alive. And here's follow. Beams missed, but it came back for more, and I was able to hit it, because luckily the follow funnels come out at, 6 different angles, so it can make it a little bit easier to fire around a corner than you otherwise would be able to do. Now I'm going to take the waypoint, and then I'm going to get some repairs, because I have 900 health. By the time I'm done repairing, I'll have close to 5,000, but not quite. But yeah, it is, like I said, it's interesting. It's going to take practice, just because everything it does is its own thing. Its backwards dodge rolls backflip. Its side one is a little like Darth Maul looking cartwheel. So it's got, like I said, it is its own beast. All its animations are unique. All its everything is unique, and if you get it, you're gonna have to spend some quality time with it to get really good. I do okay in this round. The team, unfortunately, less so, and in subsequent rounds, I just got myself focused really hard, and that's the thing about this. It does have 30% damage reduction on its shoulder binders, and decent leg damage reduction as well, but it is really easy to focus. Yeah, there was the backflip, and yeah, I couldn't get close enough to lock on with funnels on any of those. I should have switched to follow, but I'm about to die. One thing that's really kind of good at, though, is attacking from down in this trench. You can get stuff above you very easily while you saw what I was doing before, and it worked really well. And it's definitely got some good qualities. It is, of course, a 650 pointer, and yeah, like I said, it's going to be difficult to use, but it is going to be. It is eventually, when the herd thins out a little bit, I think, and the people who stick with it have really learned stuff, it is going to be a unique monster to fight. Let's see. I ran away because, yeah, I was surrounded by enemies, most of which were also Qubeleys, and it does have very high beam defense, incidentally. I put some defense parts on it and got it up to 45 from wherever it starts, and it would not take much to get it to 50, but it might mean you couldn't get your attack powers boosted up quite as far, which is what I've got. I might try a full defensive build on it, just because, like I said, I've been getting focused a lot. It's very easy to get yourself killed that way, so it might be worth it. Let's see. I think somebody else got that person, but I'm going to go after that one. So yeah, lock-on has a decent range, not maybe as far as I'd like on the ground, but decent. I kind of expect it'll end up feeling a little longer in space. It usually does. I'm about to try and jump up at a bad time. Probably about to get knocked down. Nope. Was just trying to launch some shots up there. It does have the air dash skill too, incidentally. So, yeah, like I said, a lot of good stuff going on with this. I am not going to be the ace, which I wish I was, but given that I make a couple of reckless choices throughout this round, it's probably best if I'm not. Not that I do a good enough job of supporting the ace we do get either, but that's That's just kind of how it happens sometimes, especially when everybody's in the new mobile suit and is testing it out. I am right there with our ace. That's something. But yeah, air dash incoming. Yep. So that's handy. And I want to take a look at the model in the paint screen a little closer because I can zoom in on it and see if it has its two LMS markings that it has had so many other places. See, I saw this person taking this point and rushed him way too late. But yeah, it's got double beam sabers and it's got a downswing. It's got the freak custom style, like, you know, cross/slash downswing, but it resolves immediately. It is incredibly fast, and I am 100% certain we are going to see that downswing repeated on the O in the future. It's a good one, but I'm trying to get away from the crowd because it's kind of, even with funnels, it's kind of hard to shoot around them sometime. Also, now I'm in a good position to back up the ace a little bit, though I do not do a good enough job of this thing, because the ace is totally surrounded. The rest of the team doesn't really seem very interested in supporting them, so I'm throwing out damage as quick as I can, but it's just too late. So now we move from defend the ace to avenge the ace, which, 1, 2. Yeah, that's how fast that is. Just that was the downswing, that last slash. Very wide, very broad, instantaneous. Like I said, when this thing is in the right hands, once it's gotten some, once people have gotten more practice in with it, it's going to be horrifying. Also, if the Qubeley Mark II does come in as the raid equivalent of this, that's going to be scary too. Of course, it may have a different melee pattern because it does have different beam sabers, so who knows? There's still the mass production Qubeley though, which could turn out as like could be a general, could be a support, could be a raid. I'd love to see a match it like one of each. So say Qubeley Mark II, a raid, a mass production Qubeley, support. Words! It's 3 in the morning. But, yeah. At the moment we've got this, and it's a general. Kind of thinking the Mark II may be our GPO1FB equivalent this year. The one where you do all 3 levels of the last step-up spin in this thing, and you will get it, guaranteed. But we'll see about that. 20-some seconds left. Unfortunately, our ace is isolated a little bit and nearly dead. Yep, the rest of the team not really interested in defending the ace. I wasn't doing a good job of it either. I can't say too much, but it is, spoilers, going to be why we lose, that they are not bothering to do that. So I can't get there fast enough. I only have 2 seconds to act. Yeah, they got the ace in the last 2 seconds. So yeah, good clutch win for the enemy team there, unfortunately. But yeah, this thing is fun to use, and like I said, rounds after this in smaller maps, much easier for me to get focused. I was not able to do really great with it. But it's going to take practice. 66,000 damage, 6 kills, 2 deaths. And 4,100 points, which decentish. That is going to do it for today's special Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more, so till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! Then again, the mass production Qubeley could be, they could give it this special ability to have 2 sets of funnels active at once, because it could easily do 2 sets of 6 funnels, because it's got, I forget how many, but it's got more than the regular or the Mark II.